All right, thank you so much. I'm Val Halla. I'm from Regina originally. I now live in the beautiful Capel Valley, and I'm very, very, very excited to be here. Yeah, home of the Capel Valley Dancers, incredible group. And this is my first time getting to play here, getting to come here. I did play Metis Cultural Days once before, but it was during the pandemic. So we were doing everything via video at that time. So I didn't get to see everybody. So it's nice to see everybody's faces out here today. Incredible place to be. And I've spent a lot of time on the road in my life. That was kind of what I did for the last 20 years. I was out there touring around, traveling, being a traveling musician. And when the pandemic happened, it seemed like it was probably a good time to maybe go do a little bit of schooling, do a little bit of that probably, you know. I'm middle-aged now, a healthy middle-age, but so I've been in school 4 years, and I'm just finishing up a business degree, and it's a real treat now when I get to come out and play. So thank you so much for having me. And this is a song that I wrote about our home right here, our homeland, our Michif homeland, and how much I love it, and how much no matter where I went and what I got to see, I couldn't stop thinking about home. I took one guitar, I packed one suitcase, I left one sad look on your face. I left you alone in the middle of the night. I watched your house fade out of sight. Then I went down to LA, where the boys like to play, and my eyes filled with stars, but I still kept you there in my heart. And now I'm coming home, I'm coming home. By November, I'll be back home. Coming home, coming home. By November, I'll be back home. And there's been lonely nights under Hollywood lights that helped me see the wrong I've done and made it hard to carry on. 'Cause it's been 10 full years I've been out on the run from the only home I've known, the only one I've ever loved. And now I'm coming home, I'm coming home. By November, I'll be back home. Coming home, coming home. By November, I'll be back home. I left one sad look on your face. Thank you so much. So it means a lot to me to get to play shows back home here. It means a lot to me to get to play to people. It means a lot to me to get to play to our people. And I'm very happy that my cousin, Craig Smith, and his lovely wife, Colleen Smith, are here today, all the way from Petersfield, Manitoba. They came 6.5 hours, and they came and saw me play in Regina last night, and now they're here for today, for Metis Day, so thanks again for being here. I'm glad I was looking for you, so glad you're here. Craig's a musician as well. He's a drummer. Plays in a band called, there's the Metis Man in Black with Eddie Fleury, right? And then there's, the new one is called the Dead Ringers. And then they've got a family band with their sons Angus and Drake called the Bog Boys. So look for them if you're ever in Manitoba. All right, this is a little song that I wrote with a man from Kentucky, so it's got a little southern flair to it. It's called Dark Sister. Breathing in your wizard smoke, my head is getting light. Blueberries and dandelions in the air tonight. Rub against my perfume, use it for your own. When you leave tomorrow, I'll be wearing your cologne. And I'm not the girl you used to know. There's someone standing in my shadow. Your chest starts to rise and fall, your eyes are rolling round. You look just like the music, like I'm seeing every sound. Oh, play me something heavy, hit me with the beat. Let me hear your caveman groan, come from inside me. I'm not the girl you used to know. There's someone standing in my shadow. Not the girl So over the years, I've had a lot of part-time jobs, as musicians tend to do. You go out on the road and you do what you can, and then you take a break and maybe you take up a part-time gig like serving, waitressing, right, in a lounge or something. So there was one that was 2 blocks from where I was living in Regina, and I didn't actually know this, but I guess it was named after a movie, and I didn't know that, but it was called Cocktails and Dreams, and it became a little bit of a famous bar in Regina. I guess because they had, I didn't know this, but the night that I started, there were a lot of guys that were coming in, after work and big long days. And they came in, and these guys were kind of laughing at me when I was coming to their table, and I didn't know why. And then they said, "Did they tell you what night you started on?" And I was like, "Wing night? Maybe cheap chicken wings?" They were like, "No, it's Bikini Thursday." And I was like, "What?" And the owner saw them talking to me, and he immediately rushed over. And he said, "Yeah, like on Thursday nights, the waitresses all wear bikinis to serve." And he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he's like, "But you don't have to, unless you want to." And I looked and I said, "No." And he said, "Okay, no problem." But he hadn't really mentioned that till. So anyway, and you know what? Nothing against anybody that was doing that, but it wasn't for me. So I didn't last long at Cocktails and Dreams. Just probably, I think 5 weeks I worked there maybe. But it was long enough to get inspired to write a song. till the hour gets late. I still have my cocktails and dreams. Cocktails and dreams and everything in between. A place I can find what I need. Cocktails and dreams is all I'll ever need. As long as one's out there for me, I still have my cocktails and dreams. And Bikini Thursday. So when I used to tour, I did quite a bit of touring in the United States, and I think the state that I played the most was Ohio, and probably the second most was Michigan. I don't know, it just seemed like the music that I made, the people there kind of got it, you know. I think there's a lot of people that are, there's working class, good, hard working, you know, salt of the earth kind of people. And so I think I kind of identified with them too. And what I saw in that area, it's called the Rust Belt. You know, they really depended on manufacturing quite a bit for many years. And then that changed, obviously. And so, you know, you saw in Michigan, for example, like Detroit, it was like 1 in every 3 houses was empty and just sitting there vacant.
Officer. Yes. Do you have a 9-volt
And a lot of
battery?
people, even the people that were from Detroit, started moving out into the suburbs, and they sort of left the actual city. And so I found that the people who stayed were some of the most resilient of all. And I liked that. You know, I like a good, resilient person. So this is a song that I was inspired to write being in that area. I started writing it in Windsor, Ontario, right across the border, and then finished writing it in Detroit. And, you know, it reminded me too, because a lot of people would get down on what was happening there, but there was people who were sticking it out to make it better, you know. And when I would travel, especially in Canada, and people say, "Where are you from?" And I'd say, "Regina." And they'd go, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "What?" And, you know, so this is kind of about that spirit that I like about, you know, being the underdog and sticking it out no matter what. It's called Border Town. Turn a living into a life. Even these buildings abandoned long ago, well, I'll live the story of this abandoned soul. I could move to the city I've worked these hands till they were bare. I worked so hard to show you that I care. And if the ship is going down, well, I'll stay here and I'll drink until I drown. What's lost cannot be found, so I'll stay here to stand my ground. And we'll order another round. This is growing up, falling in love and drinking in a border town. Yeah, I'm staying here to stand my ground. And we'll order another round. Oh, this is growing up, falling in love, drinking in a border town. We're sinking in this crumbling border town. And I've been thinking in this crumbling border town that I'll die drinking in the crumbling border town. All right, I got just one more here, and then I think we gotta move. We're coming up to some really exciting things that are gonna happen, and I know there's fiddles lurking all over here in this building right now, which is a good sign. So thank you so much for having me. I'm gonna finish with a ballad, just to break everyone's hearts before I leave. So you can know what it feels like to be me. No, I'm just kidding. The one thing, I'll say this. Get your kids into music, for sure. Support school music programs. Get your kids into music. It saved my life on countless occasions. And, I owe music everything. Now, that being said, I think this applies more to if you have a daughter, but it might be harder if you have a daughter and they decide to go on tour for 20 years for them to find a partner. But I also know that Taylor Swift is getting married, so there's hope for us all. So, but this is a song that there's been no shortage of falling in love anyway. This is called I Saw You First. She loves you now, but I loved you first. She loves you so well, but I miss you so much worse. We were still young. I had my chance. I didn't know the first time to be the last. But she's got your heart. Why is mine still hurt? She sees your eyes in the morning light. But I saw you first. I saw you first. And I swear to God, I still love you now. I was waiting to tell you I just did. saw you first. I saw you Thank you so much. I'm Val Halla. Valerie McLeod's my real name. I use it in Saskatchewan. Thank you so much for having me.
Val Halla, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Manitoba product.
Well, I'm from Regina.
Oh, Regina, Manitoba. Yeah, give her another big round of applause. From Regina, but make your home in Manitoba. Capella Valley. Man, the gossips were wrong today.
And he looks at me when he's
Yeah, look at him. Man, those gossips. Mox and Telegraph was way off.
Even my sweater is off. I just realized my buttons.